I ain't see y'all pick.
When you're blessed to make the All-Star team,
no matter how many
times,
I've been seeing a lot of people saying like they've been hating on Wiggins and shit like that, and how I'm pretty sure Booker didn't get picked.
it's always special. Number one, when your peers, the fans and your peers, that's all.
And ain't that shit just like by popularity? Like that's like a popularity vote shit.
Awesome.
Like
So I'm excited about tonight.
We always are. And the way all-star starters are determined has not changed. Fan vote counts 50%, player vote 25%, a media panel 25%. What is different from previous years is that here to help us reveal the 22 all-star starters, we have a special guest.
Special guest.
She is Nicole Talbert from Ernst & Young here in Atlanta.
Hey,
Ernst & Young has tabulated the votes this year on behalf of the NBA and has been kind enough to hand deliver the results in this briefcase to us. Thank you so much, Nicole, for this live exclusive announcement.
that nigga trying to get some of that.
Live and direct.
He trying to get in there.
On TNT. So here's the deal.
That nigga was thirsty ever since she walked through the elevator.
Years past, we would have a little heads up, you know, and when the show started,
we'd already know.
We knew.
Like 10 minutes before.
If you wanted to know.
Well, then, you know, people would be calling you. Shout out to Raymond Ritter. Love you, Raymond.
Call on my friends.
But we have no idea, just like y'all at home, who are the starters going to be. We do not know. So here we go.
Making sure.
This is envelope number 1.
Western Conference. Show it what it is. Western Conference
It's
front.
the Western Conference front court.
Oh, you're the first to know, Ernie.
The captain, leading vote getter in the West, LeBron James.
Okay,
No surprise.
I think we knew that.
18th straight appearance in 2022 in his 19th season, giving the Lakers 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 52%. He has the most 30-point games in the NBA this year with 22, and he's going to be a captain again. And so far, as a captain, he is 4-0, Shaq.
Listen, one of
They
the greatest
can't
players
stop him, bro.
We've ever seen. Congratulations to LeBron and his family. And I just have to repeat what Kenny said. We knew he was making an All-Star game.
Yeah, we talked about GOATs and all that, him, Michael, Kobe, Shaq, whatever. However, he is the best player for the longest in the NBA. I don't think any player has been as great as long.
Kareem?
Oh, my God.
No, as long. This is what, 18 years?
17 right now?
This long. Tell me a player this old was this good.
Kareem?
Kareem
wasn't good. No, Kareem was good. He wasn't this good this old.
I'll say this about LeBron. If he does win the scoring title this year, and he's right there in the thick of it, he would be the oldest scorer.
Nobody's been this great this old. I'm not saying.
At 37. Now, hey,
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
We could debate the merits of LeBron James if you'd like, but I think I'd rather get to the other two starters in the Western Conference front court. Nikola Jokic, who is the reigning MVP.
This is a big one here.
Andrew Wiggins of the Golden State.
Okay, congrats.
Yeah, niggas was heated with Andrew Wiggins, bro.
To Jokic first, 4th straight appearance in his 7th season, averaging 26, 14, and 8.
It's only Jokic's 7th season, bro. I could have sworn he's been in the NBA since the Renaissance.
Leads the league in triple doubles with 11. So Nikola Jokic joins LeBron James in the Western Conference front court. And how about Andrew Wiggins, 8th year in the league, first-time All-Star, shooting a career-best 48% for the 35 and 13 Warriors.
That was nice.
18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for the 2015 Rookie of the Year. How about that, Kenny?
Congratulations to Andrew Wiggins on the first-time All-Star.
I don't know people say no Andrew Wiggins, bro. He's nice.
I think the one thing when they traded for him, and I think we all, some people laughed when I said
in the D'Angelo Russell deal.
Right, I said going there he could be an All-Star, and a lot of people didn't see it, but I did only because the role would change as the primary scorer. I thought he would be great and an all-star in a secondary role. And now, being in a secondary role, his 18 to 20 points become much more meaningful. Because if you're counting on a guy to get 25 and he gets 20, then you're like, ah. But if you're counting on a guy to get 14 and he gets 20, then he's an all-star. And that's what I thought would happen.
You know, when you're such a young talent, they expect you to know how to win. He didn't know how to win. He was up and down, criticized a lot. But when he went to Golden State, similar to what JaVale McGee did, they taught him how to be a winner. They taught him how to play a certain way. And he's doing that. And I want to congratulate him and his family.
Well,
I'm
congratulations.
definitely not mad at this.
Well, number one, congratulations.
Facts.
It's awesome. But what
Yeah.
he really did was put him in his right spot. He can't be your best player. When he got that max deal in Minnesota, you know, people think when you get max money, like Andrew Wiggins has got to be your third or fourth best player. That's what happened to a lot of guys. People assume when you make money, you can automatically, I'm the man. Andrew Wiggins is a good player, but he probably needs to be the third or fourth best player on your team to go with those other guys, and you can become an all-star. But if he's your best player, you saw what happened. So he's just in a great situation. He can be the third or fourth best player on that team, and it's congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt. Congratulations.
All-star.
And to Andrew Wiggins. Now, next up, because you like me to show this, is the West.
Yes.
Now, this
backcourt.
one here is going to be very interesting.
And the winner is La La Land.
La La Land. That's funny. Yeah, that's good. I caught that, Ernie. I caught that.
Stephen Curry.
That nigga Ernie like he getting younger,
and Ja
bro.
Morant.
Yes, yes.
Hey, I knew that.
Starting backcourt.
Good job.
I'm happy for Ja.
West All-Stars. First to Curry, his 8th All-Star game in his 13th season. 26 points a game is number 9. He's hit at least 1 3 in 169 straight games, 14 30-point games. Warriors have the second best record in the West. And so now another first-timer at the tender age of 22, Ja Morant.
That nigga Ja Morant nice.
Giving the Grizzlies 25 points a game, which is good for 10th in the league, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. 2020 Rookie of the Year, and he joins Marc Gasol as the only Grizzlies as starters in the All-Star game. But he has really come on, Shaq.
You know, I made a comment the other day that sort of went viral, but I think people misunderstood what I said. So he reminded me of Kobe. I didn't say it was the next Kobe. Reminded me of Kobe. Talk about Mamba mentality. His mentality and Kobe's mentality are similar. He knows he's the best player in the league. That's how he's supposed to play. Second, third year, dominating. You know, he's definitely a box office type player. People want to see him play. He's very excited. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah.
Me and Chuck kind of knew this was going to happen, but you know, he definitely has that mentality where I don't care who I'm playing against on the court. This is my game, and I'm taking over.
You know, number one, congratulations to Ja Morant. He's been fabulous all year. He's had a couple little injuries, but when he's there, first of all, they got one of the best coaching staffs in the NBA. But me and Kenny got to tell you this funny story. So we were in the playoffs, Shaq, like
right before.
But he hadn't even drafted. He just left college. So we were on the set getting ready for the game, and this little kid come up and say, "Hey, Mr. Smith, Mr. Barkley, I want to say hello." And we're like, "Hey, nice to meet you, blah." Blah, blah. And he walks away, and me and Kenny say, "Kenny, who's that?"
We had no idea.
I had no idea. It was a kid. Who's that little kid who came
because of his size and stature.
Yeah.
He plays so much bigger.
He plays a lot bigger.
We thought he was like 6'4", 6'5", and
I thought,
watching him in college.
I thought it was somebody had their kid there.
And then he came to the set. He was like 110 pounds.
You know what he remind me of? Like Dame Lillard. And not as far as a player. When I met Dame Lillard, I thought he was going to be bigger than that.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with Ja. But they both are terrific players. But I'm happy for Ja Morant.
I was watching the post-game show on the Grizzlies telecast last night, and he talked about hopefully being able to get home to his grandmother's to watch the show from there. Hope he was able to do that. And welcome to the dark. That's kind of his slogan about all the work you do in the dark when nobody's watching. And
You don't have lights?
It has paid off.
Sure has. Congratulations, Ja.
Ja Morant. All right, so that does it for the
I'm
West.
excited to see him in the
West.
Y'all don't need the West. Hey, do something new West. Here it is right here.
East front court.
East front court, which means the captain will come from the front court.
Oh, okay.
This to me, this should be.
Can I announce it?
I'm telling you who it should be.
The captain, leading vote getter in the East, Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes.
I mean, he had a season before the injury. That's well deserving of that. MVP.
Leads the league in scoring with 29 a night, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, shoots 52%.
How many?
12th All-Star appearance this year in his 15th season for the 4-time scoring champion and, Kenny, 2-time horse champion, Kevin Durant. So he is. Does this match, or do you want to say, or
No,
let's just wait.
actually, I got confused. I thought you were going to start with the backcourt.
No, front court would be the taller.
But I have no problem.
Yeah.
I have no problem with Kevin. Kevin
Durant.
Kevin's
Clean it up, Chuck.
Kevin's like he's actually the only person on that team I like.
Yeah. Let us continue with the.
I really like Kevin Durant, but that's it.
With the two other.
And Joe Harris,
front court starters, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I love him.
And Joel Embiid.
Oh, of course.
The MVP.
This was pretty clear cut, I think.
Oh, that was easy.
Looking at those three. Giannis, 6th straight All-Star appearance. He's averaging 29, which is 4th in the league. He's 7th in rebounds with 11, shoots 53%. He's had 19 30-point games, 4 40-point games, and 3 triple-doubles. And Joel Embiid, 5th straight All-Star selection in his 6th season, 29 points a game. That's number 3. 10th in rebounds with 11. 21 games of 30 points or more, 6 games of 40-plus, which is the most in the NBA.
He's the MVP in this league, and I'm going to say it now, by far.
By far?
By far. Like, Steph started.
Unanimous.
The way, listen, no disrespect to all these other guys who having some good years, but that man right there is playing better basketball than anybody in the world.
I don't disagree. And, we still have a lot of basketball to go. But every time I look at and say he's, going to win it easily, then that same night I'll turn on and I'll see Jokic with 34-21. I'll see Ja Morant with 38 and 12. So they're saying, yeah, he might be winning, but if he slips up in the second half of the season, we have not gone too far to win this award.
He's scored 30-plus in 14 of his last 15 games. Shall we move on?
Yes.
You know what this one's going to be?
East backcourt.
Which Chuck thought was coming just moments ago. This is going to be interesting.
What's my favorite city, y'all?
It's going to be interesting.
I got 2 favorite cities, Toronto and Chicago.
And here are your starters in the backcourt. From the Chicago Bulls.
There we go.
DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, come on.
From the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young. Those are your East backcourt starters. And DeRozan, what a season for the 30-17 Bulls. His first All-Star selection since 18, his 5th overall. 26, 5-5, shooting 50%, 12 games of at least 30 points for DeMar DeRozan and the team that's number 2 by just a hair behind Miami in the Eastern Conference. And Trae Young, his 4th season, his 2nd All-Star selection. 28 points a game is number 5. 9 assists is number 3. 18 30-point games, 45% from the floor, 38% from deep.
Did you say 35% from the
games, 45% from the floor, 38% from deep. And the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, is an all-star starter.
I'm not going to, I like Trae a lot, but I thought it should have been Zach LaVine. I thought the Bulls.
2 Bulls.
I thought 2 Bulls. I mean, no disrespect. The Hawks are the 12th seed. But I thought LaVine and DeMar DeRozan should have been the starting backcourt, in my opinion. I like Trae, not trying to hate on him, but just my personal opinion.
I think both of those guys, either one will make it. I think if Trae Young wasn't on the starting thing, he would have made it. And same with Zach LaVine. He's going to make the NBA All-Star game.
The way the process is who the fans like.
Yeah. But in terms of fan voting, Trae Young is what the fans want to see.
Exactly.
100%.
I'm just proud of my boy. I forget my boy Mark Eversley works with the Bulls. I forget the general manager's name. He came from something. I can't even pronounce it. But they've done a fabulous job. I said before the season, the Chicago Bulls were my surprise team. And they can't get a break with the injuries. The injuries bug has killed them, but they still got the second best record in the Eastern Conference. So shout out to the Bulls for putting a great team together, and hopefully at some point they'll get healthy.
And on Inside the NBA tonight, you guys will have time now to formulate who you think the reserves should be. So we will.
I have one question.
We'll go through that. Yes.
Phoenix Suns, no starters, best record in the NBA.
Yeah. You know.
So what? Like, niggas get 2 good seasons. Niggas start dicky.